Hi, and welcome to News Now. I'm your host, Maribel Carvajal de Salazar. Today with us, we have Brandon Fitz. He is the director of our recreation department, and Nicole Tripoli. He's a new youth coordinator, recreation assistant. Welcome.
Oh, Maribel, thanks for having it. It's always so much fun to come on board and talk about all the fun things we have going on here in Belmont through the rec department.
Thank you for having me. Excited to be here.
Thank you. So Nicole, tell us, we are so excited about this position and what's going to be your activities.
So I am the new youth coordinator. I'm really excited to get involved. I've only been here for about a week now. But Brandon's been helping me brainstorm some ideas for the future, for the spring mostly. I'm really excited to get the youth, specifically middle schoolers, more involved in the community. I'm really hoping to integrate, that part of the community with maybe older generations. And as far as what we have going on right now, I've been helping Brandon with some stuff that's already on the calendar, such as like the fall dance for 5th and 6th grade. I did some advertising for that so far. And then we're starting to look into the haunted house decorating, and we're going to do a pumpkin fest movie night. So yeah, that's what's pretty much going on right now for me.
So exciting. And let's start also with our recreation activities, Brandon. We have some fun news about Townfield.
Yes. So again, thanks for having us on. It's always a lot of fun coming on board and talking about all the great things. And so get to Townfield in 1 second, just to echo a little bit off of what Nicole was saying before. So the youth coordinator rec assistant position is sort of an adaptation of the what was previously the part-time youth coordinator position with the town of Belmont. And I think over the past couple years, we've been working to grow the position and turn it into a full-time position. So the position's been vacant for the past year, and we were finally able to interview for the position and bring Nicole on board. And so we're so excited to have her here. As Nicole mentioned, she's been here for about a week, and so we're getting her feet wet and kind of learning the different things going on. But there's a lot of possibilities and a lot of really cool things we have on the horizon. So lots of really good stuff coming there, and we're meeting with the youth commission and all that good stuff. So it's going to be really exciting to see what happens with the position and the different things happening.
That's right.
It's gonna be awesome. And so so shifting gears for a second, because I know we have lots to talk about. You mentioned Townfield. So Townfield is officially under construction, which is so exciting. As you and many of the viewers watching will remember, it's been about a 6 to 7 year process getting the different designs and the funding and the sort of the pieces in line to get the project to where it is now. So the construction company should be coming out there this week at the time of us filming this episode, and the Townfield playground area will be offline for construction from now in September, probably through late spring of 2023, depending on the weather and all those types of things. But on the other side of the equation is going to be a beautiful new playground with new pickleball courts and a basketball court and playground structures and a really innovative parkour course. So it's going to be awesome. And I know one of our commissioners, Courtney Eldridge, has sort of put her life's ambition into the project, and it's really great to see her vision come to life, and it's really awesome. So we're excited for it.
That's right. And talking about the pickleball courts, we are moving them to the PQ Park, right?
You got it. So pickleball, we love pickleball, and we really wanted to make sure that during the construction period, the folks in the pickleball community had a designated place to play. So the courts, the tennis courts at PQ Park were already previously lined for pickleball. So we got some temporary nets, moved them over to the PQ courts, and designated courts numbers 1 and 2 at PQ to be pickleball courts temporarily through the construction period into next spring. So that's sort of going to be the hub for pickleball. And then once the construction completes, it'll go back over to Townfield.
Brandon, we also have some news, probably a skate park coming. Tell us about the process.
Yeah, absolutely. So this one's going to be a bit of a longer process, but there's a really well-organized and energetic group in town advocating for a skate park, which I think would be a great asset to the community. The Recreation Commission agrees as well. And we were trying to find different locations on our own for it and looking at creative spaces. And it really got to a point where we said we really need to bring in sort of an outside organization to evaluate where and possibly where we could put a skate park in town. So going to be submitting CPA application for this upcoming cycle. You know, so obviously, the study would begin after next July 1st, 2023. To do a study to see where we could possibly fit a skate park in town, what the cost of the skate park might be, what the design might look like, and all that good stuff. So working closely, hopefully, with that group. But really, step one is to get a study done there. It's probably going to be a 2 to 3 year process to try to see exactly where it's possible. But this is step one, and it's an important step forward. So it's exciting.
Yeah, something to look forward to.
Yeah.
We also have some news about the Higginbottom pool and the skating rink.
Yes, again, the fun never stops here in Belmont Rec. But the Higginbottom pool is kicking off its school year season. Actually, Nicole and I were entering in membership info today for the Higginbottom pool. But our Dolphin swim team, we're in the midst of tryouts. Actually, as at the time of this recording, tryouts are happening for our Dolphin swim team as we speak. We have over 200 kids trying out for the swim team this year, which is exciting. But the big story for the public would be that we are going to be offering memberships for the Higginbottom pool for public swim hours. So you can purchase a membership just like you would for the Underwood pool, and that'll allow you unlimited access to come as many times as you want throughout the year to access the Higginbottom pool and public swim hours. Nicole, correct me if I'm wrong, but a family membership is $150 up to 6 family members. So you can do that, access the pool as much as you want throughout the school year. And we've been working really hard with our partners and friends of the school department to expand our public swim hours and provide lots of options.
Great. Now let's go to October. We have the fun Halloween events being organized by our recreation department. Please tell us about it.
Absolutely. And so we have a ton of events coming up this Halloween, and actually Nicole's probably going to be helping lead some of the charge on some of these. But if you have our fall brochure that was mailed out to the households in Belmont, that's probably the best way to keep track of all the events we have going on. But coming up very soon, we have our dance, our middle school dance. So actually, Nicole, I know that you've done a lot of work on this a little bit. I don't know if you want to talk about the middle school dance and maybe some of the different things that we have going on coming up.
Sure. I have been working on this lately. It's going to be at the Beach Street Center on October 21st, I believe. There's going to be a DJ Paul Madden, and we're going to have lots of games and prizes, and it's going to be really fun. And I think we've had a good amount of registration so far, which I'm really excited about.
That's great. And we have a special section for the children that are able to color. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so again, we have a ton of events in our brochure here, from the dances to the open mic night, coffee house night, which we're looking for more registrations for. We have a parents' night out event coming up, and then I'll circle back to our big Halloween event with the Women's Club in the public library. But Maribel, what you're referring to I like to make our, we're the rec department. We like to keep things fun and light. So we reached out to our friends over at the health department, the Belmont Health Department, and they drew a nice little coloring page for us. And so we have this here, and we were asking kids or whomever to color the page and mail it over to the rec department or bring it back to us, and we've been posting them as we get them, so it's been fun.
And tell us about the Parents' Night.
Yeah, so the Parents' Night Out is something that we're bringing back. It was something that the rec department did prior to me being in the department, prior to the pandemic. And it's an evening out. So we're doing it at the Beach Street Center, but parents can drop their kids off, and we'll have some of our lifeguards and our summer camp staff there. Nicole will be there, I might be there, and we'll have different games going on. Sort of like, think like a mini summer camp night compressed into a few hours, and it gives parents the chance to, head out there. It's going to be Friday, November 4th, so maybe ahead of the the Thanksgiving season or the holiday season, give you a chance to get out and get some of that shopping done that you might want to do.
And heading back to Halloween, you're gonna do a house contest.
Yes, so it'll be, I think, our third annual, the third run of doing this, or maybe the fourth run of doing this. But it's an event that we started over the pandemic when I kind of first came on board. And it's a really cool way to sort of foster up some community spirit, and do something to get people out and talking to their neighbors and seeing everybody. So Nicole and I will be getting sponsorships and different gift cards from local businesses and prizes. And we pick the best 3 decorated houses, and we deliver some prizes to them, and it's a lot of fun. So we have it's one of my favorite things we get to do in October.
That's right. So much fun, and get the brochure so you get more information about it. Thank you, Brandon and Nicole, for being here. Nicole, welcome aboard. And thank you for coming.
Thanks so much for having us. And as you said, we've got a ton of stuff queued up here, from the skating rink, the Higginbottom pool. We have a big Halloween event coming up with the Women's Club and the public library. All sorts of different events. Youth Commission coordinator events coming up soon too. So there's never a dull moment. Subscribe to our constant contact list, social media, and stay in touch.
That was it for today. I'm your host, Maribel Carvajal de Salazar. See you next time.